Be a hero himself to be the leader of a movement? I don't know. But what you look at is what he enabled to occur. Somebody who, as far as we're concerned, had a major impact on our lives and on the industry. And so whatever his motives were, he done good.
Anything I do, whether it's comic books or movies or television or animation, should be entertaining. And most of what I do is for younger people. And I didn't feel they should be burdened with too much heavy stuff. I felt they should read my stories, enjoy them, and come away feeling better. But at the same time, in trying to inject some reality, some realism into the stories, and also to surprise the readers, because it's important for a reader never to know what's coming next. But occasionally, I should have somebody die or get seriously ill. Occasionally touch on some serious subject.
Norrin Radd. That's my favorite character. The Silver Surfer. That's right.
Mine too.
Because it is yours?
Yeah. Yeah, I love him. Because he was able to say all the things I wanted to say. I could get my own little bits of philosophy into his dialogue.
I always had a thing for the Silver Surfer. I had done everybody as a villain, and one day I said, we ought to do somebody who's like a demigod. And I came up with this character, Galactus. Really kind of silly, but Jack made him look good. He's a guy who traveled through the galaxies, and he destroyed planets. And he wasn't a bad guy. He only destroyed planets because they provided him with his nourishment. He would drain all the energy out of a planet to keep himself alive. He was huge. And he had this huge spaceship, and he didn't want to harm anybody, but he had to live.
Jack and I discussed the plot. He went home to draw the story, brought it in.
Well, when Jack gave me the drawings, I saw this nut on a flying surfboard. You see, and I said, who's that guy? He said, well, I figured a guy like Galactus would have to have a herald who goes before him and flies on a flying surfboard.
Well, I loved the way he drew this character. This character looked so heroic and so noble and so dramatic that I gave him the name the Silver Surfer.
And I figured I'm not going to just make him a guy who says, hey, Galactus, sweetie, I found a planet for you. I'll try to give him a personality of somebody who's pure and noble from outer space and who doesn't really want to find these soon-to-be victimized planets. But Galactus,
he became my mouthpiece for how I feel about a lot of things. I told Jack I want to use this character a lot. And he came to Earth and he would say things like, we live in the greatest planet we could ever want. It has everything. It has clean, fresh air. It has sunlight, moonlight. It has all the water we could need. Most of the planet is water. It has beautiful growing things, all the food we could want, room for everybody. Why do we fight each other? Why do we
Hawk
hate each
smack.
other? Why is there
Hawk Smarter.
Are we insane? Inevitably,